Chafer Beetle. The chafer beetle, also known as May beetle or June bug, refers to various species of beetles belonging to the Scarabaeidae family. These beetles are commonly found in many parts of the world, including North America, Europe, and Asia. The name June bug comes from their increased activity during the month of June. Here are some key characteristics and facts about chafer beetles. Number 1. Appearance. Chafer beetles typically have a rounded, oval-shaped body and are usually brown or black in color. They vary in size depending on the species but are generally around 1 to 1.5 inches long. Number 2. Life cycle. Chafer beetles undergo complete metamorphosis, which means they go through 4 distinct stages: egg, larva, grub, pupa, and adult. The larvae, commonly known as white grubs, live in the soil and feed on the roots of various plants, including grasses. They can be considered pests because their feeding activity can damage lawns and crops. Number 3. Diet. As adults, chafer beetles primarily feed on leaves and flowers of various plants, although they are not considered as destructive as their larval stage. Number 4. Behavior. Adult chafer beetles are nocturnal and are attracted to light sources. During the breeding season, they can be seen flying around, often colliding with lights or windows. Number 5. Importance in ecosystems. Chafer beetles play a role in the ecosystem by breaking down organic matter in the soil as larvae and serving as a food source for predators such as birds, mammals, and other insects. Number 6. Economic impact. While chafer beetles can be beneficial in their larval stage by aerating the soil, they can become pests when their populations increase significantly, leading to damage in lawns, golf courses, and agricultural fields. Controlling their populations can be challenging, and various methods, such as biological controls and targeted insecticides, are used to manage their numbers. Chafer beetles, like many other organisms, face several biological challenges throughout their life cycle and in their interactions with the environment. Some of the significant biological challenges they encounter include: Number 1. Predation. Both chafer beetle larvae, white grubs, and adult beetles are susceptible to predation by various animals, including birds, mammals, and other insects. Predators can significantly impact the population dynamics of chafer beetles, especially during vulnerable stages of their life cycle. Number 2. Competition for resources. Chafer beetle larvae live in the soil and feed on plant roots. As they share their habitat with other soil-dwelling organisms, they must compete for limited resources, such as suitable food sources and living space. Number 3. Vulnerability of larvae. Chafer beetle larvae are particularly vulnerable to environmental changes and disturbances. Their life cycle occurs underground, making them more exposed to potential disruptions caused by factors like soil compaction, habitat destruction, and changes in moisture levels. Number 4. Disease and parasitism. Chafer beetles are susceptible to various diseases and parasitic infections, which can impact their survival rates. Some parasites, like certain wasps, lay their eggs on or inside the chafer beetle larvae, and their offspring consume the beetle larva as a host. Number 5. Climate and weather effects. Chafer beetle populations can be influenced by climate and weather conditions, such as temperature, precipitation, and seasonal patterns. Extreme weather events can have detrimental effects on both adult beetles and larvae. Number 6. Reproduction challenges. Adult chafer beetles face challenges in finding suitable mates and breeding sites. For some species, mating behaviors and attracting partners can be complex and resource demanding. Number 7. Pesticides and human intervention. In areas where chafer beetles are considered pests, human intervention through the use of chemical pesticides can pose a significant challenge. While pesticides may control chafer beetle populations, they can also have unintended negative effects on other non-target organisms and disrupt the ecosystem's balance. Number 8. Habitat loss and fragmentation. Urbanization and agricultural expansion can lead to habitat loss and fragmentation, affecting the availability of suitable environments for both larvae and adult chafer beetle.